Well, good morning. It's Hiker Dude Dad, and man, it's been a week since I've hit the trail or done any walking, really. It was super hot last week. We were busy with the kids with summer camp, and my daughter had 2 camps, so I had to shuttle her in between right around noon, and it just wasn't really time to put together, a good trip. So that's one of the experiences that dads run into, and I try and adapt and try and work around things. Right now, I'm doing a what I like to call a suburban hike. I left my neighborhood, walked down the main road. Now that I'm away from the noise a bit, I figured I'd turn the video on. I'm heading through another neighborhood now. I'm eventually going to get to Landis Woods. Between Lidditz and Lancaster. It's a little park. The outer loop on this park is only like a mile. If I'm gonna go do it, I'll usually do a couple loops and weave in and out of the trails and things like that, but it's exactly 2 miles away from my house, so I like to suburban hike through the neighborhoods here, do a loop, maybe 2, and then head back. That way I can put together about 6 miles. But I'm on a limited schedule. I have to pick my daughter up for camp at noon, and so I just don't have time to drive an hour, take a hike, drive an hour back. I'll assuming school starts and everything in the fall, I will have time to do that. But and hopefully next week it's not going to be brutal, but starting next week my wife is off, so hopefully I'll be able to put together some more interesting things. But if you don't have a lot of time, look for a park near your house, suburban hike to it, do a loop or 2, and head back. I'm hoping to keep this experience about 2 hours. Alright, so walking into Landis Woods here. It's a nice little park, kind of right in the middle of things here. A lot of trails to get lost in, but ultimately not huge, which is why I couple this with the old suburban hike. So, hey, come up here, there's a museum, I guess. The Botcher House is up here. It's kind of some old architect, I think, around here. It's his house. They've turned it into like a museum, and I've gone to a hospital-sponsored drinking occasion there. It's pretty fun. Some barbecue. But yeah. Lots of hemlocks. This is really a good place for the kids. They've got a lot of little info stations. You can learn about the woods and animals and trees and all that. Blue and yellow trails will take you around the place. Red, black, they cut through. Some yellows cut through. I don't know. The blue and yellow blazing is a little confusing, but if you just kind of stick to the outside, should be pretty good. Really nice scenery here. Sun coming down through the trees. It's lighting up the spider webs for me. Yeah, we're walking east through the park here. It's 8:30 in the morning. It's a little muddy here. It's poured yesterday. Man, we needed it. I think that's why it's a little on the cool side this morning, but it's still super muggy. Just heard something down that way. I see deer here often. The area's not that big, but I've definitely seen them here. Down here at the east end of the park is some real nice trail made out of chopped up trees, but get into this like wetlands kind of riparian section. Everything's overgrown. There's a little stream here, up here that runs through it. Cross that again in a bit here. You can kind of keep going over here, but it's just through grass where some power lines are. I'm just gonna shoot right over here, and this is the heritage bike path, actually. Runs from Landis Valley Road over through Delp Road and out to Oregon Pike. Used to live over off Oregon Pike, so we would use this for our bikes a lot. So there's the other end of where we could have gone, but we just hopped out on the rail trail there to make it, yeah, a little longer. Here's one of these education boards here for the kids. And they can come over here and try and find the stuff. Same stream as before, just the other end. Saw a rabbit run across the trail up ahead. Seen a couple chipmunks, a couple squirrels. Pretty sure I heard a deer, but didn't see it. Morning.
Good morning.
Those are my third and fourth trail runners I've seen this morning. It's a big park for parents and kids to come hike. It's not too challenging. So that's what I expected to see, but just two guys and two women doing some trail running today. Alright, so here we are. Came out, just did the circle around here, and kind of come out just south of the Botcher house now. I'm going to cut out through the driveway here and head up Blossom Hill, another neighborhood, to continue my suburban hike. Alright, across the main road there, lit its pike again. Coming into the Blossom Hill neighborhood. I like this place because Blossom Hill is a hill, so we will be climbing way up ahead there. I'm about 7,000 steps into this, about 3.4 miles. So yeah, I want to wrap this up around 7, get my goal 14,000 steps, and call it a day before noon. Dragging a little bit here. That's what happens when you sit around for 7 days and don't get out and move. But it was hot. Did a lot of grilling, beer drinking, swimming. So right back at it here. Hill is kind of a terraced living situation here, so you go flat for a little bit and then climb again, flat for a little bit and then climb again. So nice breeze coming up this hill. Oh. Gonna come down the main road here, Petersburg Road. Gonna cut over into another development. Maybe one after that too to get home. I'm really trying to stretch this into 7 miles. I'm just about 9,000 steps now. And yeah, just below 5 miles. So I want to try and get another 2.25 miles out of this at least before I call it quits. All right. Getting back close to home, but I'm going to extend this hike here at Weaver Fields. These are really awesome fields, pretty close to our house. You got 3 giant full-size football turf fields, lights, everything, and a couple giant grass fields as well. I'm going to kind of run a figure 8, I think, between the fields here, but yeah, this is where our township does lacrosse, a lot of soccer, a lot of football. My son's used to playing on turf more than grass, actually, for lacrosse, and kind of playing here. So let's go take a spin around this, add some miles. It's completely flat, unfortunately, but beggars can't be choosers on a suburban hike. So here's the grass fields, and then over here are these awesome turf fields. So, 2 sets of goalposts. I guess the outer ones are mostly football. Yeah, the middle one's not lined for football. Looks like there's a whole all ages field hockey clinic going. Can't imagine being out in this all day. I hope it's half day. breezy but hot. All right, so I'm getting up on yeah, I'm over 6 miles now. I want to hit 7, so I'm gonna hit like one more development and then back to my house. All right, so I got my iced coffee out here on the patio. Just did the Suburban hike. Notched 7.1 miles, 500 feet of elevation. Actually, it surprised me. Didn't realize that would be so high. But also hit my step goal, 14,000, and I did that all before 10:15 a.m. So pretty happy with that. Sometimes as a dad, you do what you got to do, get your step goal, get your exercise in when you can. I'd love to go out onto a real trail and everything like that, but doing the Suburban hike to Landis Woods was, you know, it's close to home and it works. Get the exercise. And then I don't have to sit in a puddle of sweat in the car on the way home, which is another little perk, I guess. Anyway, if you like what we're doing, give a thumbs up, give a like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that YouTube stuff. Take it easy.